I left the theater about an hour ago and I still have goosebumps. And just so y'all know, the opinion you're about to hear is the opinion of someone who never watched the original cartoon or never saw the original movie, both of those spanning the 80s. One word I think perfectly exemplifies this movie: epic. Visuals, absolutely amazing. A great combination of CGI, makeup, and great costume design. Choreography was absolutely peak. It's the way that a lot of the warriors looked like they were purposely sped up when they were using swords or just in the middle of battle. I thought that was a dope addition. And in my opinion, the best part of the entire film was the score. I'm pretty sure it's like one major song that's played throughout the whole thing, and they sprinkle in some other songs if I'm not mistaken. But as soon as I got out of the theater, I had to go look up the soundtrack. And another thing I kind of like is the movie doesn't take itself too serious. However, that does lead me into my cons. I feel like there are some serious moments where the comedic effect is nudged in there. For me, that didn't taint any of the epicness of the movie, but I could see why maybe people wouldn't like that. Additionally, it is pretty fast-paced, which I usually don't have a problem with. However, it did seem like there may have been more important parts that could have been dove into a little bit more. Also, there are a few key moments where there are some shenanigans that happen and some things take place that don't really make sense, but I guess it has to happen for the plot to progress in a particular way. I just thought they could have been a little bit more clever about some things that happened and some actions that led to certain outcomes, without spoilers, of course. And lastly, it's a relatively simple plot, and I don't think that's inherently bad. However, when you have this mix of sci-fi and fantasy and the way that they're building upon the universe and all these other powers at hand, I feel like there could be a lot more details that get added, and maybe that will in the future. And I feel like this definitely set the stage for them to build upon with sequels. All in all, I really enjoyed this movie, and honestly, there was never a dull moment. And like I said at the beginning, I still have goosebumps. Again, I've never seen any of the original source material, so if you have, let me know what you think down in the comments. Even if you haven't, go catch this flick. Let me know your thoughts down below.